Blub blub everyone, welcome back to the Endzone in our city of, well, it is a city now, of Fool's Hope. Let's hope they are not fools for hoping that this will go into a better place, because we are still in trouble with protective clothing, but everything else holds strong and we are not getting irradiated because of our iodine tablets, which we still have. And we have some soap, which also probably helps a little. We're still building some stuff. We're trying to get a badge for our cooks that are making so much more food. I think because of the kitchens, food won't be a problem anymore. Just because we can multiply our food so hard and it should just be fine. Is there anything in the forum? Let's do a feast. Why not? We have the stuff. It's okay. Dead bodies in our streets. What do you need? Don't need oh god, no. This is horror. And we still have the problem with the shelters not being in a good thing. We need another mortician. That's fine. That is so easy to do and I love it. And they are just so happy about it. New medicine, why not? Uncertain outcome. Produce medicine. Problem is we're already full. Okay. We'll see if we can do this. We don't have any explorers right now. We do have 12 scouts, which is fine. We are good on farmers, just. We do have the irrigation that should have kept us afloat here. Kept this stuff growing. High irrigation. 300 per season. And 400... Oh god, 400 at a drought. Yeah, we lost a lot of water, but we should still be fine. These water towers are overflowing at the moment. Yep. Yep. So, okay. No one homeless. We're doing good. Dead bodies in the streets. What do we need? More grave diggers, perhaps? I mean, yes, but we also need more cemetery space, and I'm not willing to give them more. Look at this. That's all... Look at all these dead people in the streets. Oh my god, it's all full again, and it's not. This is just reserved. It's not even one grave in there right now. Yeah, and this is full also. We have 500 people just like piling up in the streets and decomposing just in plain sight. I love it. That is great. Now it's the best time to play Graveyard Keeper again. Oh god. Actually, that series on YouTube didn't do anything, actually. It was really bad. We have the upgraded shelter. Oh my god, we can upgrade these. That is amazing. Let's upgrade a few. These 6. That should take a lot out of our resources already. We're not getting enough cloth anymore. Maybe we just need another refinery here. And it's just cloth. The hemp weaving mills are milling like crazy, but it just can't do enough. And I don't know if we can support another mill. How much hemp do we have? Yeah, we don't have enough hemp as it is. I could put in another mill, but it wouldn't do much. We definitely need to upgrade our tool production. That's also a given. We also need to get the prosperity buildings. That is very important. And still not a thing. Also, our scrapyard. This one is working. This one is working. This one is not. There's some crap lying around there. Yeah, you should clean this up down there. And now you should go north again. But there is not much there. I mean, the hospital will be great. And the Endzone that we found there. They were pretty close, actually. Just get rid of them both. That should give us a lot of scrap for a while. But we definitely need to get the scrap catchers. And that's the next thing I'm gonna research, I swear. There's nothing else we can do otherwise. And I need some research points, Mr. Forum. Test for the economy, not gonna happen. And we also need to produce the electronics in a little bit. Which is not great, because I can't get rid of them. But what I can do is... temporarily increasing the size of the stockpile. I mean, you know what? Just why temporarily? Just make it all. Give me more of that shit. We need this. It's good resources. And they're rather basic now. Do you have stuff? No, you don't. You have food and stuff, which is nice. Some fishies. Don't know why they're not food, but it's okay. That is important. Oh, we can get rid of it at least. That's good. I'm not gonna give you my cloth. Apparently I have a lot. No. This is a way too fair deal, so we're gonna go with some beer? Fine. That's all we need to do, and we should probably increase our hard liquor. Next time we need to put a pub in. Hard liquor production. Oh, the pub is also the coffee producer, so keep that in mind as well. But that means we can produce more electronics, which will fulfill the electrifying thing, and we will get free tech, I hope. And then we can start electrifying the city. Graveyard needs space. Let's build pyres. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want pyres as well. Oh, you know, huge piles of burning corpses. Piles? I like it, because we're done. Piles with a Y. Okay, that ought to be enough for the time being. We can use the new electronic parts to turn on the lights. All we need now is a draft for a wind turbine. Then we'll put it up in the vicinity of the buildings we want to supply with power. So we need to research the wind turbine. God damn it, I don't want to. And we need to build 3 of them. What the frick is this nonsense? And medicine is not gonna happen now. That's not cool. You know what? Go up in medicine then. Just make more. We should have enough stuff, yeah. Many are forced to move unprotected. Yes, I mean, it's fine if you give me another one of these quests. Barter has been closed. That's good. That means we get a lot of protective gear, but that doesn't count here because we need to produce it. But that will give us more masks. This will not happen, sadly. And if this happens... Oh, we get a research point, so it's actually free to do this. You know what? We're gonna do this then. These wind turbines will not be of of much use, actually. But they're gonna help. So No, we're still upgrading these shelters. Not upgraded yet. Damn it. We don't have as many builders as we once had, so let's get another 10. We do have more food and water than we ever had, and this actually multiplies our food into tremendous heights. Look at that, how fast we came up to 40k. It's ridiculous. I love kitchens in this game. They're so good. Now, do we have young people to go on this expedition, as Cosmodan requested? Nope, no one is a cook. So we need you. We need you. It's all the same badge. We need an irrigation badge, which will be really hard to get because there are very few irrigators. We do need the cook badge, so some young person has that. Please, one irrigator. Yes! That means we have everything. Perfect. And then we just take some redundant people. That's fine. There. And get some tools. We don't need protective clothing. That's fine. And then I don't know how much we need, so let's go with 15, I guess. Yes! We're going on an expedition, guys! Yay! Finally! It just took, I know, 50 parts or something. Oh, okay. We're doing this. We're doing this. Expedition to the west, guys. Expedition to the west. First part. 3-parter. We're going there. 23 food richness. That's pretty nice. Ah, welcome back, Terrible Hamster. You come at a tremendously perfect time. Are we doing well in the game? I mean, we have more food than we ever had. We have more water than we ever had. We have great supply of wood and scraps. We have medication. Everything is going well, actually. And we got protective clothing now again, which is also pretty neat. Awesome. I think we're back on track with after these stupid raiders murdered us. We need more shelters though, so could you please do this next? There's another trader also. Don't need those. We could get some wild boar meat. I don't need any of this. Actually, these I do need. If we take these, get my milk, that's fine. Give me all the beer and get these, so we can finally get some more. Do we need food? I don't think we need food anymore. Give me some water. Water's always nice. That's a lot of work. There we are. The deal is still a little bit too fair, but it's okay. Doesn't give you anything to mean that bracket, and that water was very contaminated. Why are there so many homeless? Are we really getting so many children again? Oh god. Maybe we need another... I don't want to. I don't want to give them more teaching space. But maybe we need another school. Get more herbalists. Yeah, I think we need another school. Let's go up to 60 and then 10 here as well, so we have more water and then more schoolage. Get another advanced school somewhere. This one down here was an advanced school, right? Wherever we built this. This. It looked like an advanced school, yes. Are you doing well? Well... Actually, we may not need one. Our doctors weren't able to finish. Yeah, that was clear. But why? The store... No... Oh, in this building, no one is taking the medicine out of here, or what? The warehouse is empty. Why don't you put the medicine somewhere? Oh, God. Whatever. It is fine. This is still irrigated, which is great. Yeah, some of this stuff is unfortunately pretty irradiated. Yeah, look at these irrigation patches. That's really neat. Okay, that should be okay. Let's see when the balloon thing happens. We help that poor woman in need. Research has been performed. Alarming rumors. Great. More raiding. Yay. I like raiders. I not like raiders. There should be ammunition in these towers everywhere. And it's the bottom right now. Of course it is. God damn these stupid raiding idiots. They are so annoying. And we still don't have the barricades, which are the only thing that keeps them from just marching through here. I'm just gonna do this. And keep them as close as I can without losing efficiency. And here as well. And this time we need to defend down here. I don't think they will have ammunition, but we're gonna try. At least that fits perfectly. So this is these are all upgraded shelters now, and we double the capacity, which is great. Oh, and they look even more horrendous. Great, I love it. Okay, we upgraded actually the stuff around here, not this building. This building looks the same. Yeah, okay. So the tents will be upgraded to something. Please build this next, and then this other one down here. And we definitely need more militia in these. And the defense... we're doing this, good. The defense needs to be concentrated here. And also, can we do other expeditions? This is traveling. Can we do another expedition here? No ongoing expedition. Good, so we can. Mark this for scrapping. Go to the construction site. And there's not much needed. A refiner badge, which is no problem. And that's about it. All the refiners. Get some tools and go in with 10. Yeah, I know we need to make more, but that's fine. It's just a little bit of food and water. And finally we have that in abundance, so everything's good. In other words, he is the perfect target for every raising party? You mean raiding party? And yes, I am, because I'm absolutely not defended, and they're coming from different parts of the bullshit world every single time. We need to be quicker with this. We need to be way quicker with this. Is there a drought right now? Really? Wow. While the raiders are coming. Great. It's gonna take a lot of water out of us, but you know what? That's water they cannot steal. So that's great. And I should probably have another tower here as well. At least for future reference. And we really need to research the defense, the barricades. And I also want the weather stations, to be honest. But the barricades could be really good against raiders. I do want the scrap though. But at the moment we're doing fine, so let's do the barricades first, just so we are prepared next time. I will also try the Sirens Tower until before this ends, so... Does this take away? No. Housing doesn't care about the Watchtower, it does care about the Sirens Tower. And the Sirens need power, right. Shit, I'm not building the turbines, which I wanted to build down here. And they, of course, lose efficiency when they're close to each other, and I don't see the stupid ring anymore. Oh, it don't need to, because it's just this ring that's important. There you go, that's 3. And then we just need to have power poles leading to wherever we need this stuff. It's not that great that I built them outside here, because raiders could just destroy them, but you know what. It's just electronics. Barter deal has been closed, great. Could you please drop some bombs on the enemies? No? What do I get if I power this stuff? Oh, then they are more attractive? Yeah, contentness, okay. Failed mission task, yeah. God damn it. You know what? If that failed anyway, I don't care anymore about these things. Just stop the production, please. Because we are not ready for electricity right now. People are sick. Great. Use some medicine, it's fine. And also, please build this tower. Okay, we have a lot of stuff here. We don't have that many bullets, though. That's not great. But we do have some bullets, which is fine. There is some stuff happening with the thing. Where is it? The expedition is almost done. This part. Where are you? Down here. Yes, you are a guy for the south. Or guys, gals, whatever. Scrapyard is fine. There's another scrapyard here, though. Where's the other one again? There. Let's It's really hard to find those sometimes, but you still have a lot together. Okay, good. Good. We are good in scrap. But we're having trouble with tools right now. Yeah, we do need the upgrade there as well. I don't want to buy more. That's fine. Epidemic. There's the expedition. Oh, the other one.
This here was supposed to become a building at some point, but it was never completed.
Yeah.
Man, this is really incredible. There's still equipment standing around that was used for building. Apparently building.
Yeah, it was used for building.
Too. The things in the back, I think they're old toilets from way back when. But we'd be better off not using them.
Why? Construction site, there shouldn't be anything in here. Close look at the containers, the building itself. And there are some toilets. Let's look at the toilets, come on. Blue containers that used to be used as toilets. The LRD say that sometimes things are found in them. At least that's apparently the way it was in some old video games. Let's see what we find. Nope. No, and no way. That was one big zero. We went in, saw disgusting stuff, and had it right out again. Really nasty stuff. Let's change the subject. Yeah, in some video games, not in this one. There's no problem getting in the tools. We got a lot of metal. That is not that impressive or important in any way whatsoever. Construction container. There could be something in there. Transported from construction site later, okay. You got it open, yada yada, just some materials. It's just one thing we need to do. It's not the best one. Oh, and someone fell off the ladder and, you know, broke something. It's cool. We have medicine at home. Just get this, thank you, and goodbye. I want the other one. Research was performed. That's actually pretty good. Maybe we can put that one in here. And this is a building that slows them down. And just holds them up until they destroy this. And if there are enough, we can shoot them to death before they can get through. And probably put one in here as well. And also I think that takes some of the loot away or something. I don't know. At least I would guess that, but maybe that's not true. And we definitely want to have these guys powered as well, because then they become more efficient and use less ammo during the night.
I wish you
a Merry Christmas as well. Strengthened metal. Maybe, but we also need some protective gear. Yes, definitely get our water. That's fine. Also do this. At least some of this. We got that from the old geezer, so it's okay. And strengthened metal actually doesn't cost that much. That's pretty good. We could just get some concrete as well. Plastics is fine. Yeah, we do need metal tools for sure. As many as we can get.
That would be a solid.
Thank you. See, just make them happy once. Invest the resources in them. It's not that much more that you need. And you will profit from that the rest of the game. Can't they just go past? Nope. For some reason, and that is why this game is sometimes really strange, barricades blockade them. Barricades prevent raiders from rapidly advancing to the settlement. If barricades are located within the radius of a raider force, the speed of the force is movement is slowed down. And they're gonna destroy these and then they're gonna speed up again, but oh, they returned home. No, they are waiting for instructions. Okay, oh, that's cool. Let's enjoy that one.
Thank God. Somebody tracked our radio message. We tried so often, we got to the point where we didn't believe that anyone was going to come anymore.
She looks interesting, actually. I like her style. Okay, we heard that. So we need to fix the train for them now. Cool. We just found the train. That's pretty nice. And there are greenhouses in here. It looks like... No. That's just... Okay. But what is this then? Why is this complete made out of glass? But okay, how can we help?
Come here. There are people here who might be able to help us. Our radio message actually reached someone. By the way, I'm Ella, and I drive the train. Pleased to meet you.
I like that they have voiceover for this, at least. For this DLC. That makes the DLC way more valuable, in my opinion.
At last, somebody's
And it's not an
home.
expensive
Yes,
one.
As a botanist, I take care of the plants here. The best thing would be for Ella to show you the rest of the train because I have a lot to do at the moment so that my little seedlings don't wither away.
Obviously, they gave me the DLC for free, but I think it's €8 or something on Steam, so... What is this?
Yes, let me briefly explain the situation. We remodeled this train and turned it into our rolling home. Survival simply wasn't possible anymore where we come from. Everything was contaminated with radiation and dried up. Now we're en route to a better future. Except that, unfortunately, we're stuck here because our water supply is running out. And we can't get any farther like this.
So, it was all irradiated and dry. That's why we are driving through the desert. Okay, that's the first point. The second point, we're driving with a train where we are bound to railways, you know? To train tracks. We are driving on a train in a desolate wasteland where everything decayed and has fallen apart. Do you know how much maintenance goes into keeping the tracks in order to drive on this? I really doubt they would go far. They would stop every 2 kilometers or something and fix the freaking trail track. Which is probably not possible because out in the middle of the freaking desert, I doubt there is a lot of, you know, material to fix these things with. So that story doesn't hold up for me, but okay.
We were forced to decide whether we hold on to the remaining water for drinking or use it to run the locomotive boiler. Naturally, we ration the water to our people. But now the tank's almost empty, and then we won't have a drop left. There's nothing except dust and sand around here. It's exasperating. Do you have an idea?
Or the heat preserves the wood, but not the metal. The metal will bend. It doesn't matter. The wood is not the important part. The metal things are, you know. And it really doesn't matter because if the wood decays or there's the metal bends, it doesn't... Anything there could happen, you know? There could be a tree here just falling onto the tracks and just bending them and you're done. You can't drive on them anymore. There could be anything that happens. There could be erosion because even in the desert there are really violent rainfalls sometimes. Very, very rarely, but they happen. And since we spent 200 years in a shelter, and these guys as well, because otherwise they probably wouldn't have known about this stuff. You know, there could be some stuff eroding this stuff here, and even if you just get the bases here washed away, you can't drive on that thing because you would just with a heavy train you would just probably bend this thing yourself and then just derail and you're dead. So, that character avatar looks cool. Yeah, I love her design. It's really cool, and the other girl as well. Looks smelly. I mean, they all don't have any water. Did you not hear her talk about deciding if they should drink the water out of the boiler or not? There are tons of sand on the tracks, wind and sand. Yeah, sand as well is also a big problem because A, that slows you down, which means you need to put in more energy, and B, if there's too much sand, you just get stuck or just derail yourself. So, maybe they have some people on horses, if they still exist, or maybe some deer. We have found some deer, so that's probably the thing. Or maybe on boars, I don't know, riding in front and cleaning up the tracks or something. I don't know, but it's interesting. It's a neat little idea here. Yes, we have an idea. We have water. Boss, we could give these people some of our water if we could only get this tanker open. It's completely rusted. Wait a sec, here's an opening. The expert says he's seen this before. Apparently it's a filler pipe, especially for refilling. Yeah, I mean, there must be something. They needed to refill that shit as well. So use that opening then. It's open, boss. With a bit of patience and a deft touch, we got the nozzle open. We used the opportunity to clean it too.
Oh, God. I'd really hoped there'd be at least a little bit left in the tank. but the status quo is truly a gaping void. Damn it! We'll never get the train away from here like this. Please, help us. You do have water with you, don't you?
Yes, we do. Yeah, boars. I mean, whatever it takes to survive, right? You would ride a boar if you had no other choice. If the horse is all dead, who cares? Ride whatever you can, whatever you can tame. I would ride a boar. I wouldn't care. Yes, we do. We brought as much water with us as our balloon could carry. That should last you a while. Increases confidence by 1,000. That's cool.
Thanks a lot for your help. That amount ought to be enough for the time being. Hopefully we'll find a lake or something like it soon. But
In the
with this,
desert.
We'll be able to start up the engine again, and certainly make it to the next source of water. It's a
No
lucky
problem.
thing you responded to our radio signal and helped us. I already thought we were going to die of thirst here, but we've survived it now. This train is nothing to sneeze at, isn't it? Go take a look around. Maybe you can help out some more here and there.
What luck!
Great.
to get water again now. That's called a rescue in direst need. But just look at them, my little beauties. The last few days, I had to use my own water ration to get them through it. Plants are living things too.
Yes, and if you did that for the last few days, you would be dead. Because if you don't get water intake every at least 2 days, you're dead. So, even more so in the freaking desert, where the heat is draining you even faster. So yeah, I don't believe you. But still, maybe you peed on them or something, that would be fine. And yes, of course I would ride a boar, period. Yes, sure, why not? If you can break their will and make them, you know, endure this, why not? Who cares? But I like the mentality here, you know? You just helped us for free. Now we can go further, but how about you look around and help other people here as well? Because apparently you're the idiots that do everything, so go for it. And it's not, I'm not criticizing this. I actually enjoy the scenario really a lot right now. But it just doesn't make much sense sometimes. It's so cool. I love it. Maybe better use camels. I mean, if they still exist and if you can find some, yes. But if you, all we have is boars, hares. I can't ride a hare. I mean, maybe you can put 2 under your feet and ride them like you would with roller skates or something. That would be neat. If you're really small, that might even work. Poor things. What else did we found? Chickens? Yeah, not gonna happen. Roe deer? Maybe you could ride on deer. That would be a new thing. That would be cool. What else did we find? There was one other thing, I think. Boars. What else was there? Oh yeah, goats. Yeah, not gonna happen as well. Give me a boar I can ride on. Yeah, hares. Yeah, bunnies, essentially. It's not really bunny, but, you know, rabbits. Oh, well, poor animals. I mean, if the situation is dire, Manaway, the animals will suffer. There is no other way around this. You need to live, and if they can transport you, you will use them for that. Like the moon boot things? Yeah, exactly, the moon boots. where you could do super jumps. Goats could be funny too, yeah, but not to ride on. Trust me, not to ride on. Dire goats. Yeah, they need to be dire. So you want plant stuff. Okay, can we help you?
Greenhouse on wheels is simply fantastic, you know.
So it is a greenhouse.
If I find a plant that survived out here, I plant it right away. But ever since our water's been in short supply, I've sadly had to let some of the plants die. Is there any chance you could help me pot the last seedlings I was still able to rescue and perk them up?
Yeah, I'll try. What is this called? A plant pot, right? Not a plant pot. A planter? It's probably a planter. I just saw the planters and thought, well, maybe it's not a greenhouse. It's just built like one. But yeah, apparently it is a greenhouse.
Really?
Just couldn't grasp the planter word.
How could we be without plants, The heat tormented my little ones here the same as it did to us human beings. Except that they can't be heard when they call for help. To get these little rascals fit again, we'll have to take care of the soil. It's all dried out and low on nutrients.
So you didn't pee on them. What a waste. This game turns out to be more fantasy than I thought. Just because of me. Or us. But, well, nothing beats the bicycle army of doom from Hoi. Yeah, indeed, the Fallout mod. It's not even only the Fallout mod, Ariamis. If you play Belgium or the Netherlands, I think you have those as well. Well, they found one of those documentaries, The Hobbit, and saw where farm forest animals once were used for. Yeah, what these were used for, yeah, indeed. Okay, I'm so confused. Boss, the planters are full of old roots and the soil is really hard. I guess we need to get rid of the old plants and prepare the soil. Our experts can show us how to do it right, because we have farmers. That's cool.
That looks very good. The soil is much looser and you've removed the withered specimens.
So,
We can work with that.
The soil was really hard. It was apparently so hard and dried out that it became coal. What did she do with that soil? And apparently the stuff the dry, hardened roots we just ripped out of the soil, we can use as herbs. Yeah, that does make sense as well. Great, thank you.
Very good. The boxes are already prepared for a start. Unfortunately, all my sunflowers died. They simply didn't survive the lack of water. On the other hand, this way we have space for something new. I want to hear your opinion. What do you think I should plant instead?
I think sunflowers are the most useless thing you could have planted. Aren't they really, really thirsty? Do they need lots of water? I think I heard something about that. I'm not really a plant expert in any way whatsoever, unfortunately. Even though as I'm a biologist, I've never really liked the plant stuff much. But I mean, just plant something that doesn't need as much. Maybe potatoes or carrots or something that you can eat. Sunflowers are really useless. I mean, you can make oil from them, but that's about it. What else can you do? You can eat the seeds as they come, but isn't that really dumb? They do provide a rich amount of plant oil. Yeah, but still, why would you need plant oil? You need to eat. The plant oil is not that important if you're on a freaking train, because that's not, they won't get much. Even if they planted, let's say they planted 10 sunflowers, they need a lot of space, so they wouldn't be able to get much more. Let's say they planted 50 at the max. If they only plant sunflowers in that thing, how much oil will they get? Maybe 200 milliliters or something? Maybe a little bit more? Nothing to write home about. That's completely useless to do that here. So that was probably the most useless plant they could have planted. What if we plant? What if there's a typo? If we planted potatoes instead? Yeah, see, that's what I would say. They are nutritious and they don't need much water. Well, they do need a lot of water, but they need much less than sunflowers, as far as I know. And there are so many ways to prepare them, and they keep for a long time. Yeah, exactly. Just, I mean, it's not good in the heat of the desert. You need to keep them dark and cold, but still, they will hold up for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. Potatoes really are quite well suited for that purpose. I already planted some too, but from a botanical point of view, they're always so boring. Oh well, you're right. Survival takes precedence over professional prestige.
Indeed. Do you even know anything about them? Okay.
Now, could you also take a look at my irrigation system here? I built it to distribute our water to the plants more effectively. Well, what do you think? Can we put it into operation?
Well, here's a bunch of hoses that lead to the planters. According to the specialist, it's a drip irrigation system. That's a nifty term. The holes in the hoses are really tiny, so that the water is only released droplet for droplet. We ought to blow into the openings and free them to remove any deposits. Okay, try it.
Simple technology.
We are using a lot of points.
That's the way it should be.
Next time I'm gonna take 20, I think.
From deposits, the water will be properly distributed again. Top notch. Here, take these sunflower seeds as a thanks for your help. The flowers have dried up anyway, but new plants can be grown from the seeds. Maybe they'll grow better where you are, but take good care of them for me, okay?
We're just bashing at the train for no reason at all. Sorry for the German, but maybe that's the reason. Die Wurzeln der Sonnenblume durchdringen auch tiefe Erdschichten. Die einjährige Sonnenblume wird deshalb gerne als Bodenverbesserer angebaut. Die Blume nimmt durch die Wurzeln nicht nur Schadstoffe auf, sondern lockert gleichzeitig den Boden. Werden die Wurzeln nach dem Ernten nicht ausgerissen, zersetzen sie sich und versorgen dadurch die Erde mit zusätzlichen Nährstoffen. So, because what he copy-pasted was the roots of the sunflower get into the deep partitions of the earth. And therefore, you know, improve the quality of the earth. But this is not that deep. This is maybe, let's say this is 10 centimeters deep, maybe 20. That's not a problem here. And yes, the enrichment of the soil with nutrients through the roots in the end, if you keep them in, yeah, but you could also just use, you know, the waste of the potatoes, the rest of the plant above the ground, hack that up and put that in as well. That would do the same thing. And the tilling of the soil through the sunflower is of no use here, I think. You can just do that yourself because the soil isn't that deep. It's not 2 meters deep or something. They can't. It's a freaking train. So I don't buy that. I know it's a good point, Shiro, but I don't really buy that for this scenario right here. But we got sunflower seeds now. That's one of the possibilities to get that for the new expeditions or to buy it from a trader, which is neat. Okay, so one more done. This part will be a little longer. I hope it's fine for you guys. What point? What do you mean, Monaway?
Here is where we always all get together to prepare our meals. Although it's not as ritzy as it must have been way back when anymore. It does a good job of serving its purpose.
As ritzy,
now
okay.
That we have water again, we can finally cook up something decent too.
You have water in the boiler. Or is that just a... Yeah, it's not at the front of the train. Where's the front? That is the back, actually. That's not the front. So the front is somewhere up there. Why did we put the water in here again? Huh. That is strange. Okay.
You ask what's on the menu? Good question. We ought to talk about that. At any rate, I put on some broth.
So, I said what's up, and she thought it was because of the... Yeah, totally. What have you got there?
I pictured it. This here is going to be a tasty stew. Although, it still tastes kind of bland. What do you think? What else should we add?
Spices, maybe? Chief, there's a swivel grill standing here. Oh, I love these grills. I love to grill on them. And the smell of grilled meat is delightful. Somebody stocked the grill with gusto. It really would suggest itself to cut a little of it up and add it to the stew, wouldn't it? Really? You have a stew without meat? Yes, you should maybe do that. What is that stew? Just carrots? Our cook will quickly cut away the charred spots. Apparently a few of the steaks had been left on the side for too long. You are in a situation of survival and you let your steaks get charred? Are you idiots? I mean, you need to cook them through because it's a really desperate situation. If you get ill, you die, but, you know, why would you waste the precious meat? Oh, God. Yeah, it's a really cool train silent assassin. It's a really cool one. And I like the scenario, absolutely. And that's why we needed a cook, okay? Increases more confidence. Good.
At any rate, that ought to be enough to fill up our troop here. I don't
know
who put the meat on the grill for themselves, but now it's in our pot for the good of the community.
So another one got a cooking badge and we got 500 stew. That's nice.
The stew really turned out to be wonderful. It's a sure thing it will give us strength for our journey. Thank you for helping us with the preparations. Is there any chance that you'd like to hand out the food to the crew now?
So we literally did only one thing. We went to the grill, took some steaks apparently no one wanted, hacked them up, put them into the stew, and suddenly the stew is a masterpiece. It's so nice. I love it. It doesn't make any sense at all. Top-notch, Chief. It's a sure thing. The whole community here is going to be happy about this feast. For the pellet, we'll just place the big pot there for them, okay? I mean, yes, but why do I need to get rations for you guys to do this? It's just taking the pot from here to here. Why do you need a ration? I mean, if you need to get through a heavy door and you need to work hard to do this, you know, it's fine. Eat something and drink something because you probably need your strength again. But taking the pot from one train thing to another, why? Why do we need a point?
Thanks a lot for bringing it by. As a result of the scarce water supplies, we've had to severely cut back on the food too, so that we don't dehydrate any further. Naturally,
that doesn't make any sense.
Positively famished.
Unless you cook with a lot of salt, which you never should because it's very unhealthy, it doesn't dehydrate you. And even then it shouldn't, because there should be a... Well, actually with a lot of salt it should, but normally food gives you water as well. So actually eating normally would be good, you know? But I think they mean just not use water to cook. Which... I mean, that makes sense now with the sunflowers. Maybe they needed some oil to do this, but still, I think the amount of oil they would get out of this thing is not worth writing home about. But why do you need much water to cook with? You need oil. You don't need water. I mean, some water, maybe a little bit, but you can't really turn that down with some things, you know? Just do more grilling or stuff, and you don't need any water for that. Food delivery is hard in the apocalypse, yeah, apparently. I mean... I would have said, you know, if I would need rations to get the pot from one train car to another, just do it yourself, you fools. I don't care. That's not worth it for me. Wait, is there still something? There's still something to be experienced, okay. Oh, there's Jess. Okay, now we talk to a person, apparently. And that takes more rations for some reason. We ought to bring Jess a plate of the stew too, Chief. Sure thing she's in her plant car.
Oh, the food's ready. Say, that's nice of you to bring something by for me. But watch out that you don't spill anything and scald my sweeties.
No sauce without water, Kazmodan. Then don't make any. You can survive a long time by just grilling some veggies or something, you know? Why would you need sauce? It's nicer, yes. It keeps morale up, yes. But if you're already in a situation where water is scarce, just cook without it. It's a survival situation. And if you need to eat sawdust, you will eat sawdust. So who cares? No one needs sauce. I mean, if you make soup, yes, you need a lot of water, but you can survive a while just eating raw, not raw, but you know, just grilled steak or something. It's fine. And some grilled veggies. You don't need extra water for those. Okay, that was it. Just taking that to her. Oh, I can't do my farewells. No.
Our materials car. We toss everything in here that we'd collect on the edge of the tracks. Some of the pieces lying in here were probably part of the train once too.
Probably. We don't know. Sometimes we just hear a smack and something breaks, but we just drive on. It's fine. You're a barbarian. In a situation like this, Kazmodan, really? Really? Is that barbaric? No, it's not. And yeah, the train is falling apart. They just gather up the scraps and just drive on. As long as it drives, you know, who cares? I love this scenario.
To use something from it for repairs. Admittedly, we don't really have any actual use for a lot of it, and more or less just take it for a ride. I'm afraid that at some point an inventory would be called for.
Then show us what you got.
What do you say about taking a look to see if there's something in it you could use? As thanks, so to speak, in return for you helping us with our problem with the water.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, we need to get more with us. Just if the other things here take more stuff. Sheet metal. Chief, there's a lot of sheet metal here. We can put it to good use at our settlement. Our refiners confirm. In any case, the parts are very high quality. That will do. No, what we'll do is we'll make a pile out of the sheet metal, Chief. Then we can take the pieces with us later. Okay, we got some scrounging stuff. Plastics. There's a whole bunch of plastic buckets and bottles lying here in between all the scrap. We can take them home with us easy as pie. I'll do it. And even some liquor. We simply stack the buckets inside each other. Yeah, I mean, that's... You don't even need to go to school to do this, come on. That way we can transport lots of them without wasting too much space in our balloon. And you can even fill the last bucket, you know? That's also a thing you can do. Cables. Cables, Chief, cables galore, and each plug is different. It's a sure thing this would make the electronic fanatics at home happy. I really ask myself what people used to need so many different plugs for. Yeah, we didn't, but, you know, stuff happened. Instead of them simply just standardizing all the connections. Yeah, would that be... Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be so good. Oh, well, when you live where everything's in abundance, you can probably allow yourself stuff like that. At any rate, we'll pack it all up. So we got some nonsense. Well, great. Farewell. Good, Chief. I think we've done what we could here. The most important thing was surely the water supply. With a new supply, Ella, Jess, and the others will hopefully make it and escape the drought. Well, homebound then. It's only 91%. What is the problem here? What else can we do? Already been completed, been completed, been completed. Is there another thing somewhere? Oh, it's probably just a farewell, the last 9%. So, homebound. There's nothing else to do here now. It is time we pack our things and ship out again. We've got to get going.
You were hardly here at all. Thanks for your help. Truly. Thank you so much.
Very shitty metal, yes, yes.
I think we'll be setting off on our way again soon, too. I wish you a safe trip home.
You're heading
Thank you.
Again? Be careful with the seeds I've given you, and take good care of them so that they grow nicely, too. Maybe we'll see each other again. Till then.
It is as good as done. It's only 96%, Chief. We ought to fly on. The train has already started moving. And everyone got the Explorer badge. Which is neat. Okay, now it's 100%. Good. Loot and return. Take all, please. Oh, good that it works. I mean, we didn't get much stuff. The stew was probably the most. Yeah, most we got, so. I mean, that's fine. Okay, Chief, we're going back to our settlement now. Man, we can't wait to see our families again. You were here for 2 hours or something. Come on. It's interesting that we took some coal from them, which is not that great, actually, because they have a train. They need to power that somehow, and water is not all they need there. Let me see what the sunflower does. That's literally food. What do they do? Do they hack the sunflower into a big mush and then eat it? You can only eat the seeds, right? At least that's what we do right now. And you can eat the sunflower seeds as sunflower seeds, or you can, you know, squeeze some oil out of them. But that's about it, right? Right? Is that much food? I wouldn't say so. But okay. Apparently, we can make at max size a lot of food out of these things. Let's just prepare that real quick. I know we're running out of time here. Or we are a little bit over, actually. What? There it is. Why did that not work? Why did not work? There. Work. Okay. That thing is completely... Oh god, great. Interesting. We have a new demand. You want joints or hearty meals? You get hearty meals. I mean stew. Or we can just fulfill... Oh my god, you want a lot of stew. Interesting. So we have another 12 seasons without their nonsensical demands. That's good. Okay, but we need to put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was the first part of the first expedition. We have 2 more parts with those. With this one. And then we have 3 others, which with also 3 parts. So 12 expeditions in sum. So I'm really interested in what happens in the next one. Could be really interesting, and you know, I hope I didn't annoy you too much with my nonsense. But that expedition was just amazing. See you next time, everyone. Leave me a like if you liked, sub my YouTube if you haven't, it really helps, and follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and come to Discord. I see you there, blub blub, and bye bye.